Hello, cherished viewers. Today on XLIVE is going to be very different because I am here at Kantanka's automobile, and of course I'm going to be speaking to one of the youngest CEOs we have in the country, perhaps in Africa in general. He is in the person of Kwadwo Sarfo Jr., the CEO and Executive Director of Kantanka Group of Companies. Kwadwo, welcome.
Thank you.
Well, I must confess that when I was coming here, I didn't anticipate I was going to go through hell to see you. The protocol is serious. From the main entrance to your office, everything is prim and proper. That should tell me that, I mean, you're a very busy person.
Yeah.
Let me go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll delve more into the substantive issues. So, quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
I'm Kwadwo. Keep on watching XLIVE with Kwame Danso. See ya.
Welcome back from that commercial break. I think you are wondering why I'm laughing. This gentleman is such an affable person. He has a great sense of humor. Kwadwo, how did it all start for you?
For me, I would say everything started from the whole thing that you see. Everything started with my father,
right?
Apostle Dr. Kwadwo Sarfo.
Right.
Yeah. I only took charge of things, the business side, about 2-3 years ago. So the whole thing started, the whole vision, the whole dream started with my dad. Yeah.
Very well. Now we want to understand further. We want to find out whether or not indeed you had an interest in the business already, or you just developed or you grew to love the business, because your father has some big shoes, and so we want to understand how
Tell me about it.
Well, we've all seen his exploits, all the things that he's been able to do in this country, televisions to cars to all the electronic appliances, and so it's a very big shoe. How were you able to fit in easily, and now you're doing some great job?
I'm not fully fitted in.
Okay.
I'm still filling the shoes.
Right.
It's been a journey. I would say both ways when it comes to having the interest and the passion for it, and also being brought up in that path. Growing up at the age of 7, at the age of 8, 9, we were being taught how to do electronics in the house at Taifa. We were all homeschooled. And at the age of 9, we were able to do lighting systems, and it was very funny. I remember one time we fixed this amplifier. We had completed the whole setup, the whole body, everything was complete.
I'm just waiting to hear what you say.
The thing came up. After a few minutes, all we heard was boom.
Wow.
My dad was like, hey, I never know. And that was how the whole thing started. But later on in life, we all took different paths, and I felt I'm a pilot. I was a pilot at the age of 19.
Oh, wow.
It's quite prestigious, but there's no glory, there's no prestige than attaching my name actually to my father's name and doing what he's doing. So that was the turning point for me. And I used to hear a lot that people say that great people don't normally have great children, or great people or rich people, their children are not, they don't live up to the same level or that same pedestal that their parents lived up to, or they're spoiled and all. And that was something I wanted to change. They would say it about people, but it wouldn't be about me. I want my name to be carved in gold.
Wow. We want to understand, when did you actually develop the interest? Is it after you became a pilot? Is it after you felt that, well, daddy is aging a bit, so let me try and step into his shoes to make sure that I sustain the business that he's worked so hard to put up?
There was this course that I was doing in Gimpa. It's called Sustainable Development. And reading and understanding that topic alone, sustainable development. It talks about not actually looking at the current development, but the future. So thinking about sustainability, I started thinking, okay, then I need to actually get serious. I need to put the flashy cars, the nightlife, the clubbing and all aside and actually get serious. So I built that passion. I developed that passion. I grew into it. It became parts and parcel of me as time went on.
Went by.
Yeah.
Now, let's delve a lot more into accreditation. You recall that when Daddy started the business and he was doing some quite great jobs, he used to market his products on a certain TV station.
Yeah.
And, people fell in love with what he did. People got into it. People bought into it. But it appears that at the time, it was really very difficult for him to get accreditation to be able to sell the cars on the Ghanaian market. Now, you have done quite some great job. I mean, when you stepped in, things have been a bit flexible, if you want to put it that way, and you've been able to get the accreditation. Now, let's understand the processes that went into you being able to get the accreditation to be able to sell the cars in Ghana.
To answer your question, I'll answer it in two parts.
Right.
What he was doing on TV during those years, on TV at that time was he was doing two things.
Right.
Trying to market the goods and also creating an awareness for people to know. His whole idea that he wants people to know in this country and in the whole of Africa is he wants us to know that we are all capable of doing anything that a white man is able to do. So he was doing those things for
complete Nkrumahist, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, but I would say this is a complete Kantanka.
I like that.
Yeah. And I would say the response and the feedback after years of showing that program on TV was lovely. People came out saying that, if Kantanka has been able to do this, that means I can do it too. You know, for you to have that self-belief as a black man, for you to have that self-belief as a Ghanaian, as an African, they can do anything. It's great. And with the accreditation and all that, he was into a lot of research. He did a lot of research to make sure. So most of the things you were seeing on TV, most were prototypes.
Right.
Some were also ready to go. The ones that were ready to go were the cars and the stabilizers and the electronic appliances.
Right.
Yeah, they were ready to go on the market.
Okay.
But he started the accreditation for it. It was taking time, our system. And I think maybe the whole accreditation delay still baffles me a lot. Because he did everything he was supposed to do. But there was something, the pipes in Africa are always choked. They don't really flow. When they tell you, they're in the pipeline, it's coming. It's never flowing. The water never drops down. It's always get choked in there. So it took a very long time. But I have a different way of approaching things.
Right.
I'm not your everyday CEO wearing suits and all. You see me every day in my African wear.
Right.
I attack things in a very different way. I use both. I would remain silent on my ways.
I would want you to explain further because we need to understand.
I would say that I don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
If there's a process that can be done, and I believe it takes paper, pen, people sitting down to make certain decisions.
Right.
I don't see the reason why you will tell me, okay, we will need to sit down, give us about 4 months. What are you doing with that 4 months?
Right.
It means you're not serious or you're not actually very dedicated to the job that you're doing. Okay. So I don't take no for an answer. And I have a very nice way of speaking to people. So I'll come to your office. I need you to help me with this warehouse licensing for my products that will be coming from the port. Okay, this is the process. Then I'll ask you, what process again is it that I have to go through? I'll take all the processes, go through each and every one of it. Then I submit it. Then I do a follow-up.
Okay, right. Let me just break you there. Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be finding out about the companies that you have under the umbrella of Kantanka group of companies and how well you've been able to manage those companies to the level it is now. So we're going for a quick commercial break. Don't forget, we're still talking to the CEO and Executive Director of Kantanka group of companies in the person of Kwadwo Sarfo Jr. Stick and stay, it's XLIVE. My name is Kwame Owusu, Danso. We'll be right back. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, of course you know my name is Kwame Owusu, and I am driving one of the cars made in Ghana by Kantanka Automobile. Let's go! Welcome back and thank you for watching us right here on XLIVE. My name, of course, is Kwame Owusu Danso, and like I indicated, we've been speaking to the CEO and Executive Director of Kantanka Group of Companies in the person of Kwadwo Sarfo Jr., who is a very handsome young man. He's making me look not too handsome, but I know I'm fine. I know I'm fine.
Oh yeah, you're good to go.
Now let's move straight ahead and look at the companies under the umbrella of the big, of course, group of companies that you are heading. Now, when we were driving here, I saw the quarry.
The quarry, yeah.
Yeah, and I loved it really, and I didn't know you had that under your umbrella as well. So tell us more about the companies that you have and the companies that you're heading as the boss.
Currently, we have a transport company.
Wow. That
we can boast of more than 150 cars to our fleet.
Right.
We do a lot of contract assignments too, with Anglo Gold and Newmont, PFC in Tema.
Right.
We also have, aside the contracts, we do this intercity too. We go to Lagos, Ivory Coast, Niger, Lomé, Burkina, and all the parts of the northern region. It's called Imperial Express. We are also into Imperial Nails. That is also located at Tema. We do nails, and also we're attaching chrome to it now. We also have the Kantanka TV station that will be coming up in a few months' time. We'll be doing our test transmission from next month. We also have the Kosa Clinic. It's a herbal clinic. We are also going to attach a bit of orthodox to it. And also we are into cold stores. Currently, I'll brag about it that we own the biggest cold store in Ghana. The building is actually, I would say the building now.
Well, where is it located?
Tema. Tema, on the ports area.
Wow, you're handling some great jobs.
I'm not even done.
Go.
There's the Kantanka automobile.
Okay, of course. I've seen some wonderful
There's
cars.
the quarry. There's the construction company.
Do you know
farms.
The car I like?
Which one?
I like the red one.
That's my car.
I was ready.
You see the face?
I've seen the face. Well, I cannot handle your fury. Anyway, but now I want to understand the people you employ here. Do you employ people based on certification, or you employ people based on what they can actually bring on board?
Expertise.
Okay.
Expertise.
And currently, how many workers do you have under Kantanka Automobile?
If we're going to,
I'm seeing a lot here now.
If I'm going to add them all up together, I would say from a 250, 300.
Wow. You've given jobs to over 3 to 4.
We intend to give more.
Wow.
Because now the capacity of the cars was supposed to be 50 a month. But now we've increased the number to 200, 300. It means we're going to employ more welders, more mechanics, and more hands.
Now, let me quickly chip in. You have started doing a lot of publicity for the cars. I want to understand the kind of cars you've done so far. I've seen some 4x4s, if you want to put it that way. SUVs. I've seen pickups and stuff like that. Now, what are the type of cars that you've worked on? What type of cars have you worked on so far?
For now, we are doing 2 lines: the pickup line and the SUV line.
Okay.
But after our recent trips on the nationwide tour,
I was going to ask you, do you have the drivers, the ordinary person in mind? You know, somebody who can go into driving and do you have them in mind?
With our recent trips from the road tour that we did for Kantanka, a lot of people expressed interest about the smaller cars, especially the taxi drivers.
The very smaller ones.
The smaller ones like the Nissan March.
Yes. So then it's actually quite good that you are, apart from you employing about 200 to 300 people, you are looking at helping the ordinary Ghanaian out there find themselves a job to do by actually producing small cars that they can buy.
Exactly. And also making the prices very cheap.
Wow.
And also payment plans in place for them to buy.
Wow.
So for now, we're working with the SUVs and the pickups. The pickups, we have it in 2 types. We have the 4x2 and the 4x4.
Right.
And they are all turbocharged.
Okay. I'm going to pick myself one before I leave
you. Sure. I'm going to take the check as soon as you pick it up.
I like that. Very well. But we're going to be talking more about the pricing and all of that. But my colleague Fosua is having lunch with one of the entrepreneurs. Let me just quickly zoom into Fosua and then we'll come back to you. So Fosua, over to you.
Lovely viewers, welcome to your favorite segment on XLIVE, Lunch with your entrepreneurs. My name is Fosua, and today on my lunch seat, she's very pretty, hardworking. What else? Give me more words.
Ambitious.
Did you hear that? And what again?
Bubbly. Fun.
That just keeps going.
Exciting.
Right. Okay.
Mrs. If you're boring, you can sit with me.
And before I get to Easy, my lovely guest, my lovely outfit is Kantanka, Michi Bellino. Thank you so much, Miss Bell, because I feel good and I know my viewers know I'm looking extremely good on this.
It's emergency. Emergency.
Where do you have your lunch
Everywhere. I mean,
are you the picky type of that restaurant or Chinese?
not exactly. Man, if I'm driving and I'm hungry, I'm eating anywhere.
So you want to go for roasted plantain and granite?
Yo, I do that all the time. Easily gone, like seriously. Kissy broke, man. No joke, man. With my granules, I don't play.
Oh, cool. On XLIVE, you're promoting healthy food.
Okay.
And you want people to see, I'm looking at Easy, it's not just for her music career, but she's eating.
Keeping fit.
Thank you.
Right.
So can we have our food, Tyrone?
Oh, so this is healthy food.
Very healthy, the greens and all.
This looks amazing. Thank you.
It's actually from Tavern 2131.
Oh yeah.
I want you to have it. Taste.
A taste. Okay. I pray all the time before.
This is great. Yeah.
I pray all the time before I eat any food. Even when I'm eating my own food, I pray. So yeah.
How's it? Good, right? Okay, so
It's very healthy.
thank you. So please
Very
pass
nice.
the food and let's get straight to. I know you've been nominated for the Foresight Music Video Awards.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I'm always nominated every year. I want to win more. You know,
Good. That's a good feeling.
I have won best storyline video of the year before.
Okay.
That was for one girl, I believe, but you know, subsequent years the nominations keep coming. I don't know. This year I'm hoping to win best female video with Emergency.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Making me proud. Let's see the girls,
You know, always pushing and pushing.
Do you have any upcoming performances to do?
Yeah, for now, you know, I'm doing Foresight TV music video was nominees Jam in Kumasi on Saturday. That should be this evening, I believe. Yeah, you know, it should be live so you can catch it. And right after that, the next day I have to leave to UK for a show on, I know it's the ultimate boat party. It's the first time, you know, I'm going to witness a show on a yacht. Well,
Cool.
it is
to go
huge.
with you,
I know. it's going to be amazing. I have to put on my life jacket whilst performing, but
very
you know,
interesting.
I'm very excited about that show, and it's huge. It's mega. It's, you know, organized by Alodia Promotions.
Your food is really going cool, you know that.
I'm trying.
Let me give you your pepper.
Better than you. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
I know.
Obapa.
I mean, that's it. Easy. What do you have to tell me finally and my lovely viewers?
I know, right?
Yeah.
First, I want to say thank you to everybody, you know, for supporting Easy, and thanks for supporting the new project Emergency. It's got 2 nominations, which is Best Female Video and Best Choreography Video. And if you want me, I know, if you want us to win, just text BF Easy to 1747. BC Easy to 1747. That's for Best Choreography and Best Female Video, and let's win it. And check out my new song featuring EL. Mark your territory. You're something lost. Where they pop so. You're something lost. You want Boogie Blossom. You're something lost. Make the move there, dog guy. Okay, easy, baby. Yeah.
Anyways, a big thank you going to Miss Bell, Michi Bellino. Thank you so much. I feel very good today because I feel I'm wearing you.
You look good too. What is it? Mami Kia, I'm waiting for mine.
Yeah. Easy, thank you so much for
Thanks
your
for
time.
having me.
And please enjoy your lunch.
I will.
We
Definitely.
say a big thank you to Tavern 2131 for giving us this sumptuous lunch.
I'm just waiting for the cameras to shut and then I'll murder the food, you know. I have to be a lady
So,
on screen.
lovely viewers, it's been your girl Fosua. See you same time next week Kwame, over to you.
Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you're still watching XLIVE. My name, of course, is Kwame Owusu Danso, and I've been speaking to the CEO and Executive Director of Kantanka Group of Companies in the person of Kwadwo Sarfo Jr., very young, one of the youngest CEOs perhaps we have in Africa. We want to find out more from him because he's proving a hard nut to crack. He doesn't want to spill the beans just yet. How is the market like, after you got the accreditation, after the back and forth, getting the accreditation? And given the fact that in recent times I've seen a lot of adverts, you're sponsoring a lot of programs and all of that. How is the market like for you?
Before I answer that,
Right.
a hard nut. Is it tiger nut? I can't remember which one.
You are so humorous.
Anyway, that's the market is. The reason why I started this Kantanka nationwide tour was actually because of the market. There's this perception people have that made in Ghana goods are not good. So I took it upon me. Okay, I'm going to drive all these cars to every region. Then I'm going to go on radio, tell people that, hey, Kantanka cars are in your city. So come and test drive the cars and tell me what you think. We first went to Owusu with Joy News crew, and the car was parked right in front of Frankie's. The ladies and the guy went up to a guy. They asked him that, would you buy a made in Ghana car? He was like, hell no, his exact words. So they all said, okay, come and see something. He followed them, saw the car. He was like, wow, this car is nice. They're like, oh, it's a car from Europe. Would you want to test drive it? He's like, yeah. He sat in the car, drove it around Owusu, went to this traffic light on this Presbyterian.
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Turned around, came back. Came back. And I told him that the car you drove was made in Ghana. He's like, huh?
He wouldn't believe.
I was like, yeah, you didn't die. You came back alive. He said, oh, well then we're all going to buy some when it comes out.
Yeah.
So that was where it started from. I drove the cars all the way to Kumasi Magazine in Swami. And that is a place that if you are not confident of your car, you would not even try taking it there. Because these are people who know very well into cars. They are experts. So they came to the car, they checked the car, some test drove it, and they gave me a check that you're good to go. So in terms of the market,
right
now, people, I use the car in town, I drive it around, I have friends, I have people, I've got calls from corporate entities that tell me, oh, we'd like to place an order of the cars for 50 cars. We'd like to place an order for 20 SUVs, 30 pickups.
It's going great then.
Yeah, we are getting people who are telling us that we want 100, we want this. We're getting calls from Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa.
Wow.
And I believe that at first I thought it wouldn't go as it's going now, but it's positive.
It's positive.
It's really
I do. I like. Yeah. But what would be your position on the conjecture, of course, that was in town some years back, in view of the fact that people had a belief, as it were, that you were not actually manufacturing the cars in Ghana, and that it was just some things that you were trying to put out there, that you were actually the manufacturers of the cars, but you were not actually the manufacturers of the
ignorant. That's the word. People don't even know.
Right.
There was one time I was watching TV, and I wouldn't mention name, I wouldn't mention any portfolio. The person was actually sitting on TV, speaking about the things that we are doing here, and the person was saying that we are not doing those things. So I believe that was why, and that is why I'm still educating people on what we are actually doing here. So I have my Instagram page at @kosa_Kantanka. I put everything on there from the start to how we build the chassis, how we build the frame, how we assemble everything. I put every process right there. So if anybody has any doubt, you can go straight to my Instagram page and check it out.
So who are the corporate partners that you're working with? I mean, so far, or it's just you doing?
For now, it's just us.
Wow.
There's no government support. There's no banks. Nothing. Just Kantanka in-house financing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I know Daddy started from a point and he got to a point. Now you have taken it off from there. How do you project yourself, say, in the next 5 years?
my old man is still my chairman.
No, but of course, I'm saying that for the
The next
simple
5
reason
years
that
for Kantanka.
yes,
Wow.
I mean because now you're doing some
Let me
great job.
dream for
Right.
the next 5 minutes.
Okay,
The sky is just the view.
right.
The next 5 years, I believe that there wouldn't be any car manufacturing company in Africa that can beat Kantanka.
Right.
They should take my word for it. I mean it.
So
The next 5 years, in terms of electronic appliances, in terms of farm equipment, cars, we are hitting the market so hard.
Okay. So now tell me more. You know, and I've been following Daddy a lot, and that's why I know a lot of things about what he does, and I'm asking you questions to that effect. I want to understand. I mean, he has also been engaged in a lot of philanthropic work. Are you going to take after that and do a lot more? Because I can see that you have the same heart, the free spirit, spirited heart, and I want to understand more. That are you going to take after Daddy to do all those things for people?
I on a normal day, I wouldn't say this, but I take care of more than 20 to 30 people
Okay.
in universities, nursing schools,
Okay.
SHS, JHS, and even coming December, I have made it a point to go donate to the children's ward at Kwadwo.
Wow.
And also identify certain mothers there who need help and also help them.
Okay.
And from next year, I'm going to do this thing every year. There's this thing I'm going to start also. There's educational foundation, like for scholarships.
Oh, wow.
We would identify people from across the whole
length of
country,
the country.
all the regions that are doing things that are associated or affiliated with technology,
Right.
and also sponsor them
Right.
to further their education, or also bring them here to do more practical.
Wow. Now, there's something we do on XLIVE. We try to create job opportunities for young persons out there. We want to find out if your doors are widely open, and that if somebody wants to work for you, the person is qualified, has a qualification, would you be able to accept the person in your company?
Once the person is able to read and write, and the person has any passion for skilled work, let's say welding, carpentry,
Right.
or anything that is auto mechanic or something, person can write an application to the general manager of Great Kosa Company Limited.
Okay, so but what they do is that they will forward it to us, and then we'll forward it to you.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. Quite on the lighter side, before finally I wrap up, what is it that I'm hearing about you going to be the youngest billionaire in Africa?
That is a reality. Keep watching. Watch this space.
I'm watching your space.
Watch this space.
I'm watching your
and
space.
you'll see it very soon.
Very well. So I'm still watching the space of Kwadwo Sarfo Jr., who is the CEO and Executive Director of Kantanka Group of Companies, and I'm sure that you're very much motivated, as I am here. He's a very young guy who has been able to achieve a lot more for himself. Well, whether or not his dad started this for him, that is not the business. The business is that he has been able to move it from the point where Daddy left off, and now he has made it his own. That is what we call, the mark of a go-getter, and I'm sure you're motivated wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching this week's edition of XLIVE. My name remains Kwame Owusu Danso. See you same time next week. God bless you. God bless me. God bless Ghana.